Hi, good night. Welcome to Whispers. I'm Shamika Phipps. Now, tonight we're going to be talking about, does age matter? No, does age matter? And we're talking about relationships. Does age matter? That's the topic we're focusing on tonight. If you're looking for a relationship as a woman or a man, what would you look for? Would you look for an older person or a younger person? Now, here we say that experience matters. We say that the older you are, the more experienced you are. Hence, if we want to settle down, we look for someone who is much older. Is that correct? Well, I just made 31, and for me, if I'm looking to settle down, I personally would want to find someone who is more mature, who has a mature mindset and has passed a stage where, you know, they don't want to be exploring and experimenting. That's enough for me. If I want fun games, just somebody to spend time with, personally, I would go towards somebody younger. But somebody said age matters. I've dated different age groups. I've dated younger than me, way younger than me, and I've dated way older than me. But if I had to choose, if I had to choose between a younger or older, uh, I don't know. I'm kind of stuck. I'm a bit perplexed with that. Because if I could find everything I want in somebody who is younger than me, then yeah, I would do that. I would do that. First of all, the younger guys, they want they want to experience new things. They want to experience new things, not just not just sexually, but like they're into spontaneity and them kind of things there. And that's something that I like. I like spontaneity. So yeah, that's that's something that I want. I want to have fun. Why is age even a topic? I don't know. Um, Age becomes a topic because sometimes we feel uncomfortable dating older people, and we feel uncomfortable dating younger than us. And so I guess it depends on society and how we view society and how we I don't know. I guess we kind of rely too much on society and the expectations of us. If you're happy with somebody older or younger, I mean, that's up to you. I say have fun. Have fun. You gotta have fun, you know? It's, we get uncomfortable basically when we're with somebody younger, especially if we have children. If you're older than the person you're dating and you have children, you kind of start thinking, how does it look? How does it make me look to society? And it also depends on your job too. Your job, like for example, there are some jobs where people pay closer attention to you. Such as like teacher. If you're a teacher, who you date and the age range, it doesn't really matter, but society looks at you differently. They judge you. They judge you. And so that's one of the reasons why like you gotta be, you don't got to, but it's hold on. So our next thing, you're dating people. Well, I've dated, like I said, I've dated both, younger, older. The youngest I've been with, I can't say here. However, I have dated way younger than me, far younger than me, and I gotta say, I prefer to date younger people. So we're gonna kind of slow down a bit. We're gonna slow down a bit, and we're gonna kind of start over. You know. So first of all, I'm gonna reintroduce myself. I'm Shamika, and this show is called Whispers, and we're gonna be talking about age and does it matter in relationships. I see a comment here. It says a man dating a younger woman is not viewed the same as a woman dating a younger man. Men get praised, women get shamed. Exactly. And yes, we do. They call us cougars. They call us all kind of animal names. and the men get praised. And I don't know why, but I think we got to kind of go back to why. Why do older women date younger guys, and why do older guys date younger women? I say we got to go back to childhood. We got to go back right down to childhood. And if you're dating somebody who is younger, you gotta know where they come from. You gotta know where they came from. Because if you really want to be with them, you gotta understand their background and how their growth happened. But yes, you are correct. It's not viewed the same. Older women who date younger guys, they call us names, they call us down, we get shamed. They said the younger guys take advantage of us. They just want us for our monies. No. Is that true? Is it true? Do you guys think that younger guys who date older women are just there for benefits? Because the thing is, right, we all date for benefits, because even if it's for just love or companionship, that's a benefit. The benefit is that you get your companionship, or you get to feel younger. Some people just want to feel like how they feel 5 years ago or 10 years ago, and it's our minds too. Our brain, when it starts sending out certain signals, I mean, there's little we can do to control it. And so some people are just generally attracted to younger people. Yeah. And so I guess what we really want to know is, have you ever dated somebody younger, and how was it? How was your experience? Would you date somebody who is younger than you? Would you settle down with somebody who is younger? Or would you settle down with somebody who is older?
Good night.
Good night.
Can anyone hear me? Just wanted to chime in on this conversation. I think this is an interesting topic that you have here, but you know, maybe we need to see where the definitions of does age matter even. What are we talking about? Is it just relationship? Um, I heard you made a point earlier about women are frowned upon once they're dating a young man. They're being called cougars, and men are praised. But
Yes,
we
they
all
are.
know for society the man is always the protector. So women from a very young age tend to date older men, because when I was in school, the girls them didn't want me. They been want man who drive car, man who could pick them up and carry them wherever they want to go. So I mean, the pattern is set from a very young age. So you can't just say women tend to women that pray. I mean, let me not say that. Women who date younger men are cougars. It's also a part of men tend to go towards the younger women because that's who accept them, right? No lies there, Siobhan.
Mm,
Men tend to go to younger women because that's who accept them, right? Women tend to mature a lot faster than men, right? Mentally. So women tend to
correct.
go towards older men. right? It's for some reason it's weird for us to see an older woman with a younger man, right? It's just weird. But you also have cases where if a man is with a woman, a girl that is way younger than him, well, he's a predator as well, right? Let's let's be real. We look at them and we say the nasty man there, the great tone man there. You get what I'm saying? You can't say you never heard
Correct.
that term before. That great term tone man there. You get what I'm so that's just my take on your topic when you at least in that aspect. Um I don't know if you have anything that you want to debate in that sense, but I just wanted to add that. And welcome to Real Entertainment Network. Just wanted to call in and say something.
Appreciated, appreciated. And you are correct. I don't know. When I was in school, it was the same thing with me too. The girls in my farm, they they more were towards the older guys who could bring them lunch and those kind of things. But I guess when we get older, the more older we get, we start looking for younger people.
So wait. You said the girls them in your farm, not including you. So you
Not
wanna
including me.
you want to take yourself out of the equation. So then maybe we might wanna look at then maybe when you get older then you wanna prep on the young man, squeeze out all the young juice, get your young injection. You get what I'm saying? Let's just be
You
real here. Maybe that's what's
you know that I
happening.
say, right? You know that I say, when you date somebody younger than you, it makes you look and feel younger.
Yeah, yeah, they say that all the time. They say that all the time.
Hmm.
But I mean, the real question here is, does age matter, right? And
Hmm.
I just want to know, like, when you talk about age, what are we talking about in terms of an age difference? Are we talking about, does age matter from a mental capacity? Society once a young lady was able to see her period, she's a woman. She's ready to be a child,
Correct.
right? But then we started to look at the mental capacity of these children, right? And saying,
Hmm.
hey, they're not ready to have kids yet. We need to put laws in place that stop people from preying on our youths. I don't want to just say men from preying on the women, though that is the case that's the most that's the that's well yeah, that's the case that you're gonna find most, right? That you're gonna have older
Hmm.
men and younger women. But we do have a case where you have um, the opposite, right? Younger younger men and older women, right? I've heard of
Hmm.
cases where women sleep with their friends' children and stuff like that, right? So you got young sons. You could bring one of your friends over there, think, oh, this is auntie such and such. You go do something in the bathroom, they mess with one of your kids. Hopefully you ain't got friends like that. You get what I'm saying? But why is that a problem, right? Because to the youngster, he might feel good, but mentally he's not ready for that.
Mentally, yeah.
Mentally
And
he's not
I
ready
think
for that. So in
I think
that
that this is
case,
a case
I think
that
age matter.
happened. That's a case that happened with Will Smith's wife Jada and the guy August. August was Jada's son's best friend, and they started dating. And I think all that happened was that like their relationship coming out and stuff. All that happened was because he wasn't ready mentally. He was immature.
I don't know about that. I ain't calling nobody name.
He-
I'm not calling
but
anybody's
yeah,
name. You're not gonna make nobody sue me. So, but in the case of if you realize
it's
that
public knowledge though.
I don't know, that's why I say I can't speak to that. You know what I'm saying? Dating someone
Mm.
10 years younger when you are 25 years, when you are 25 is different than when you are 40. Yeah, because then the 10 years
It
younger is a
is, yeah.
different case, right? You're dating a child, right? Versus to
Mm.
um if you're dating somebody 40, I mean, if you're 40 and the person is going to be 30, they're going to be an adult. You would think that their mental capacity is already there and they're ready for whatever it
Mm.
is. So I guess
And as
that's the
someone
case.
said earlier, boys don't mature as fast as women.
That was me. I
Like
said that.
when we're in high school, like we 15 and we already thinking like 20-year-olds. Boys are just thinking like they want to pitch marbles still. We are thinking about relationships and love and those kind of things. Boys at 15, they're not thinking of those things. So
You don't know what boys thinking about when they're 15, right? I know you got
they're
two
pitching
sons.
marbles still.
Yeah, but it's a lot of different things we think about when we're 15 too, you know. So nobody feel like we're not looking any skirt when we're 15, because we definitely looking skirt when we're 15. It's just that the skirt is really hard to get, because the 15-year-old girl no want no 15-year-old man. I mean boy, they want 30-year-old man, 20 something year old man. You check? So when I was 15, I definitely was looking for skirt. I know that for a fact, right? I'm pretty sure your sons don't look for skirts. I don't even know if you're having that conversation with them, right? There might be a pitch marble at 15 too. No, 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 no. Nobody a pitch marble at 15. First of all, marble pitching stopped at primary school, elementary.
No,
Nobody a pitch marble
no.
in a third farm. You talk about third farm, you know? You talk about when the girls then come out to tunic and wear skirt, you know?
Well, I know. Well, my son 14. He about to be 15, and he just pitch marble and so. And to be honest, right, he kind of interested in girls. I'm not ready yet, so me ain't gonna talk about that.
Ain't about you, right? So does age matter? At what age do you teach? Do you have the conversation with your son about this kind of thing, right? It's not about you. It's about your son, right? It's society. Will you not having that conversation make it any better for him? No, it's gonna make it worse.
Mm.
So now is the time to tell the man these are the consequences of having sex. If you know you need to be in this mental capacity, because does age matter, right? Yeah, is he too young to have sex? Based on the law, yes.
Yes, yes, it is.
Based on the law, right? But but that stopped anything before, right? I mean, if you do a
Now,
count right now, you're probably gonna know most of the kids them in high school and who want to play naive lose their virginity before they're 16. I would think most of them,
correct.
right? Because it's the cool thing to do. And then you start to go through puberty and you start to get hormones and all kind of things, and you want to do certain things. So at that point in time, what do? But I don't. You not want to stray away from your topic too much. You brought up a point about the brought up sea, right? That's a Caribbean word
Mm-hmm.
for anybody outside of the Caribbean. The brought up sea. A man might look towards an older woman, right? A man might look towards an older woman if the mother wasn't present,
Mm-hmm.
because he's looking for a mother to fill the gap. Likewise, a woman might look to an older man if the father wasn't present, right?
Correct.
So it seems like we're having a conversation about man and woman and what is right when it comes to the age. I mean, I don't want to
Oh.
take over your show, but I just wanted to come
Well,
in with this idea.
the thing is right. I think we here in the Caribbean, I don't know, we have a lot of single parent households, and that kind of contributes to what we want in our partners. Like for example, as you were saying, um, I don't know, we women we tend to baby our boys. We want our boys to be under us. Like you would find in a household, you would have the boys not doing any chores and the girls doing everything. And so when the boys come big, they can do most things if they, and so they don't live by themselves. and so they look for a mother figure in their woman. And so I guess that's why you would find those types of upbringings going towards older women, because they're still looking for that mother babying thingy.
What is the mother baby thingy? I don't know. You mean the
The-
mother
I
son
mean,
relationship?
we cuddle our boys. We cuddle our boys. We don't expect too much from our boys, and so you realize. Well, I realize that most men, like, they're in relationships and they don't share responsibilities. They don't. I don't know. They want their girlfriends or their wives to be their mother. They want them to cook for them, clean for them, wash for them, basically do
So
everything for them.
so
If they
so basically you're saying the mothers, because you're having a different conversation to your topic, but basically you're saying the mothers are raising the kids
mhm,
wrong, right? Because remember
not
the mother,
wrong, but
but the mother is the one who teach them that, yo, this is what the woman's supposed to do for the man, right? The mother sets the
mhm,
pattern for the man. Okay, so the first person that a child looks towards, right, is their parents. So the boys, right, in a, like, the boy would look towards his mother as this is the model of what a woman is supposed to be in most cases.
mhm,
This is what I expect a woman to do. So if my mother used to wake up 4 o'clock in the morning and cook breakfast and breakfast ready, wash my clothes, do them things there, I expect a woman to do that. If my mother then tell me at some point in time you go wash your own clothes, cook your own food, I expect to do that on my own. But once my mother can do that for my entire life, when I meet a woman, it's gonna be patterned off of my mother. You see what I'm saying? The same thing with
mhm,
the girls. If they got a father that's there and protective, they can expect their husbands or boyfriend to protect them full heartedly. So it depends. If you have an abusive father, you find sometimes women end up in abusive relationships. That's because they set the pattern after the parent. You get what I'm
mhm.
saying?
Correct.
So if you're gonna say a man expect a woman to do everything for him and you're complaining about it today as a woman, you're complaining about the woman that actually raised that man, because she never taught him that that is not the role of a woman. The role of a woman is much more than that. The more,
Mm. Correct.
but I think you got another caller. You know what I mean? I just, but you stop change your conversation. Does age matter? Is what you
But
really want to talk about. You
well, I
got another
mean,
caller though, so
everything's still connected, because we got to find the reason. We got to go back to the root. We want to find out if age matters, and so in order to do that, we got to go to the root.
okay. I could agree
Yeah.
with that.
All right. Hi.
So you're talking about age matter. Age matter is a funny situation, yeah,
Correct.
because it's all depending on how you look at it. You'd agree?
Correct. And it depends on what you want from a relationship too.
Yeah. I think like
Mm.
your previous scholar said, when you were in high school, the girl they wanted older man. So it kind of put you in a situation as a male now to turn around and do the same thing. That's why you see a lot of man go after your woman.
Mm. Correct. But
So
I don't know. I think it got a lot more to do with how they were raised and who they were raised by.
yeah,
Because it got to have a reason why majority of females want older men. Why do they want older men who can provide for them? It got to go back to something.
well, I don't think it's necessarily that much of a providing situation. I think people mature at different rates, and females mature faster than males, and so they might want somebody closer to the maturity level. Remember, because males don't mature as fast, right? A man that is 25
Mm-hmm.
could still have the mindset of a 15-year-old, yeah. So then he could connect with that
Correct.
person. So that individual could actually connect with him. Whereas a 15-year-old might be in class and the bars have got the mentality of a 12 or 11-year-old. They just want to play video game and play football.
Correct.
So I think that is where you come into. I think is a mentality thing. I think you can attract people who at your same mental capacity at whatever time in life, and a 25-year-old or even some 30-year-olds, they are mature enough to actually deal with a woman, so they prefer to go after a young girl. Because when
Yeah,
as
like you said, it depends on what you want.
yeah, because
Like
as
for
a male,
example, like I said from. Go ahead.
no, I'm saying as a male, when you're in your 20s, you want to show off. Who you impressing? You're gonna impress the young girls. It's them you're showing off. Huh? When a man buy a car, man don't buy a car just to drive from country to town, yeah. Man buy a car to impress someone. When a man buy a pair of shoes, he and just put them on when he buys it, put them on when he get around woman. So everything you do at that age is to impress woman. But who you really impressing at that age? You're gonna impress a young girl.
Mhm. I guess that you're correct. Correct. But yeah, it depends on what you want though. Like if you just want fun, if you want to have fun, if you want to serious, and you are older, you go towards the younger person.
And
That's just how I have been seeing it.
and another thing for men too. One of the reasons they don't go for some of these young girls, right, is because they know also that these young girls really can't leave home as they want, eh? So they could get 3 and 4 and 5 different women. Whereas if you got a woman who driving, you can't really cheat as much.
You think
I
so?
tell you, is it true?
Mm.
If I know I got a young girl and
Okay.
she gotta be home by 9 o'clock, and from 9:30 free, I got another rampage.
Mm.
And 9 out of 10 times she friends them the same age too. All them in school, they gotta go home and sleep, they get ready for school tomorrow. Whereas if you got a woman at 27, all she friends them probably the same age, and all them driving, they know your car, so you can't just park up at any random person's house, because somebody might see you.
Mm.
So, that's another reason why some men don't go for young girls. But I'll tell you the flip side too. The reason why older women don't go for young men is because they know the young man, when they're in school, they ain't get much skill. So because they ain't get much skill when they're in school, they're fresh. And they're young,
So they could break them out.
them young bull will come out the gate, firing.
Break them out.
Yeah.
My friend them was telling me, mold them. You got a young person. You could teach them what you want.
Yeah,
Teach them what you want.
That is true. But when you catch an older man, life might take a toll on him, man. Life take a toll on him, and I mean, may brought down some areas. The young boy coming out 19, 20, 21. Them man want a 3-hour marathon.
Yeah, the little girls love big man for real. But the thing is, right? The little girls them look like big old man, and you can't even tell the difference. But I don't. To be honest, it's a scary world nowadays. So you gotta be so careful. You gotta be careful.
You don't have to be careful. I think parents also have to be mindful of the children.
No, but I mean that's the thing. Like I was saying before, lots of single household in the place now, and we gotta work. You expect and you teach your children certain things, and friends and peer pressure and stuff just make them do different things than what they were taught. They might just get wrong company.
Well, that's one thing. But another thing, to be honest with you too, another thing is sometimes like we don't bring people into our homes, right? Let's say a single family home, the mother got 2 children, and she might have a little friend. She brings his friend over, but he like the mother, but he know that the daughter is what he really is. And sometimes the mother might work 2 jobs and the mother gonna leave home to go work, and he come over. He ain't come over for the mother because he know the mother in there. So we got to be
Correct.
careful. We got to be careful of the situation we put ourselves in and our children in.
Mm. Like I said, it's a scary world because for me personally, right, as a teacher, I can date, like, I would think hard and think twice about dating somebody who just are freshly out of high school. It's very,
Okay.
very hard for me
Okay.
because,
That
like I said, society looks at you, especially if you got
yeah,
children. Your sons, they're closer to your son's age. I mean,
that's true.
that's kind of
That's true.
weird.
That's true. But I think one of the things is, based on how society is set up, you as a teacher, you may be frowned upon. But I could tell you that a lot of, and I know of a lot of women that don't go to graduation. They ain't got nobody graduating. They don't go to graduation. As they want to see who fresh on the scene. They going graduate. They don't go graduation, and they go
Lord.
early graduation. I'm telling you, and they ain't got nobody graduating.
Hmm.
Ain't got a cousin graduating or goddaughter graduating. Nothing. No, just doing graduation because
So
graduation.
those are what you call panthers. They're just waiting to prance,
But not wrong with that. 'Cause the
looking
young
fresh
boy,
meat.
but the young boy don't be happy. They get a little scared, but they ain't complaining. But it happen,
Hmm.
So I think the age matter conversation is a bigger conversation. Um, and then I think one of the
Yeah.
things we have seen globally as well is certain places the age of consent is different.
Correct.
The age of consent is different than also the age of marriage, right? Where you have countries where people get married
Hmm.
as young as 15. That is
That's
legal.
so
After
correct.
a 15-year-old can make a decision for themselves, but legally in certain countries they could get married.
Correct. Correct. When I was in primary school, we had a foreigner here, and she was, I think, we were like 12, I think, and she had to leave school to go back home to get married. I mean, it's like, and with society, we don't really understand it, and so we kind of frown against it. So I
Yeah,
don't
we
know.
do. Yeah, that is true. We do frown upon certain things that we don't understand. Your guy here, Kevin Benjamin, say if she young and love you, not also could stop it. That is true.
Why young love does make us seem like we're crazy, yeah? We don't do things like what a licks I don't get.
I don't know not about that. I mean,
Why what a licks I don't get? I don't make up in my mind. I love this guy. Me want nobody else get him. Mm-mm. Older than me too.
So what was it that got you to him? What was that magnetic field that pulled you to him as a youngster?
Bye. Mm. I don't bye. I don't remember. I don't remember. It might have been the fact that they were grown. They were grown, and I could call them and say, I want this, and I get it. It might have been that. Uh, you're young and you're impressionable, and so
That's it.
that could have been it too. That could be it too. Kevin, that could be it too. Yeah.
No, you see what Kevin said. When I hear young females say that, I don't believe that because you're not going to compare to 9 out of 10 times. 9 out of 10 times,
Mm.
you don't know what you're doing anyway. So
Mm.
you can't fool me.
No, but you see, we grew up with a fairy tale mentality, yeah. We see the movies and we want what they have, and the little
That is it.
attention that the guys give us, we want it, you know. Like even as adults, we still want that fairy tale. We still want the prince and the white horse and them kind of things there.
I feel you. I
Yeah.
feel you.
And
But uh-huh.
in fairy tales, you ain't see no older man coming on a horse to rescue you. You see that young, handsome, strapped, studded man, you know. So that's kind of why too. We the mind is a strong thing, eh?
Mm.
Yeah.
You know.
What
I
point you
don't
got,
feel
Kevin?
I don't feel sorry for a lot of the young men who are in school that they'll be out there struggling, eh? It'll be tough for them because they don't find a little girlfriend and thing, and then they get knocked off by an older man and still in a relationship. Where that happen? It
I
happen.
mean, once some of them, because I know some people who had both, the one in school and the one outside.
I tell you what. But if you want to know if age really matter, next time you hear about high school graduation, go to the graduation and just sit down and watch. And you're gonna surprise
Mm.
you to see how much woman in there. They ain't gonna bother graduating. They're just waiting to see who comes fresh at this week.
That's weird. First I've ever heard that. That's
Yeah, I
probably
tell you.
if I be in states, that's probably a states thing.
You think so? It
It
happens.
sounds
It
so.
happens. It
That
happens in
that's
St.
that's crazy white people behavior.
Let me tell you, it happens in St. Kitts Nevis way more than you believe. But what happens is the community is so small that everybody somehow got connection. But I could tell you, I know people that go to graduate every graduation that they're not gonna bother.
Yes, Kevin, correct. Actually, but me no know. Those age really matter. Me no know. Like I said, it depends on what you want, and that's all there is to it. It depends. There ain't no yes or no. It ain't matter. There ain't no in between. It depends on what you want.
Well, I think also as you mature through life and you start trying to gain different things in life too, different things matter. A 19-year-old, you ain't probably ain't trying to build a house with a 19-year-old. You can take out a $200,000 loan with a 19-year-old. You know what I mean? But you might have a good friend and ain't with a 19-year-old. So it's all about where
Mm,
you're at in life.
correct. And the thing is, right? Me no know. At my age, I wouldn't look to settle down with no 19 or no 20 something, 22, 23, 24, 25. Those age down there are out of limit because you want them to live their life, so you want to cut their life short by making them feel like um they stuck to you because you want them experience life too, like how you experience life. That's my biggest
No,
thing with that.
no, sir. No, sir.
Mhm.
We don't want to experience life how me experience life. No, sir. Mm-mm. If me could catch one young and me realize, boy, things look good. Yeah, me don't wanna half the thing that me do. Experience lifestyle.
But you see, I said that because eventually
Mm.
they're gonna reach a point where I never did this, I never did that, and then you at an age you want marriage. This person gonna be like, do I really want marriage? I never even been with. I only been with this person. Like, I don't know. So, I don't know. I want my person to experience life, so that when they meet me, they know for a fact, yeah, this is what I want.
If you come to me with half the thing that me do in my life, if you come to me with half the thing that me no want, me no, that the rough boy. That no works out.
Mm-mm.
The best ball in the cricket is a new baller. You still got the shine boy.
But because well, I mean, you're talking about cricket, we're talking about people.
But I
I
don't
mean,
tell you.
you're talking apples and oranges.
You think so?
Apples and oranges. You can't really compare
But for real though,
because
yeah, but yeah, I understand what you're saying though, but it is what it is. It's a tricky world we live in.
mm,
Alright, well, I gonna log off. You enjoy the rest of your show. I gonna be in the comment schooling.
all right then. Thank
Alright,
you for
bless up.
calling in.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So, like I was saying, when you're older woman, when you're an older woman and you've never been married, you've never settled down, you want to find a partner, you more look for somebody who has been through what you've been through. Yeah. So does age matter in relationships? Would you want somebody who is younger or would you want somebody who is older? I say it depends on where you are in life. If you're an established person, you've already achieved everything that you wanted. You have your home, you have a good job, and you want kids now. And it depends because I don't mean to cast shade or anything, but there are some younger men who has qualities of older people. Like there are mature younger persons. Right.
When you're an old woman and you've never been married, you've never settled down.
So, thank you guys. I guess that's the end of our discussion. Thank you guys for coming. And remember, whispers are the loudest conversations. I'm here every Thursday at 7. So tune in, share, comment, like. Thank you.
Got that body, got that